Guys, today we are going to Denver. If you guys know the situation from a couple weeks ago, my car broke down. I had this old Subaru that I was driving for a couple days and the engine blew. Completely done for. Very fortunately, my grandma stopped driving a couple months ago and she has this Subaru that she doesn't use anymore. And so I gave her a call. I was like, Grammy, I'm really struggling. Thanks to her, she is giving me her Subaru. So she lives in Denver. So we are flying to Denver to go get this car, one-way trip to Denver, and I'm driving home. I'm gonna spend the next couple days driving home from Denver, stopping in Utah, and I'm gonna be camping. So you guys are getting kind of a road trip vlog. I'm super excited to bring you guys along with me. My flight leaves in about 2 hours, so I'm headed to the Burbank airport. These are parts of the country that I've never got to see before, so I'm super excited to go camping. Let's go to Denver. Flight leaves in what, 15 minutes? See if we can make it. I don't know how I end up being late to these things. I feel like it always happens, bro. Gate A1 is mine right here. We're chilling. Shout out Burbank Airport. Find you an airport where you can get there 15 minutes before your flight leaves and still make it. And you guys are about to see me hit 1,000 subs when we're on the plane. So thank you guys for your support. You know, I'm really grinding this. I really want to make this happen. 100,000 subs by the end of the year. Like, it is happening. Let's go to Denver.
Hey. Next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This beat ice cold, look how I ride the Zamboni.
Check this out, what happened on the plane. 1,033 subs. You guys are killing it on the last video. Thank you guys a million times. Thank you for all your support. It means so much. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Denver, Colorado. Look at this car that I am going to be driving back to California in a couple days. It's a Subaru Outback. This thing is a beast. This thing's beautiful. I'm so excited. We're driving from Denver to LA. I'm gonna take my time on my way back. I'm gonna camp in Utah, but I didn't come prepared with anything but a sleeping bag. So I gotta go to Walmart real quick. I'm gonna be doing this camping. I gotta be prepared. Let's go see what camping stuff we can find. Let's start preparing for this 17-hour road trip back to LA. I'm looking at the tent right now. Logan's helping me figure it out.
Oh nah, fool, I'm on a camp.
But I'm debating whether or not to go for like a 4-person and get something a little bigger in case I use it again and more people wanna pull up. Or if I just get something like this. It's pretty small. Really probably only fit 1 person comfortably. Logan, what do you think, bro? You think go for the 2-person, right?
I think you a bitch. Yeah, keep that in, fool.
Oh, this might be it, bro. Yeah, I like this one. No way, bro. Someone stole the stakes and put the thing back behind the tents? That's diabolical. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Thank you, man. Got me a little hatchet, got a knife, and then I think I'm gonna grab something small like this, cooler, so we can put some ice and then the stakes in here. The only other thing I need is some good gloves. Guys, I found these mittens. They're kind of cool because watch, you take your fingers out. The only other things that I really need are the food that I plan to eat. That's pretty much it. All right, I'm trying to decide what steaks to get. These ribeyes are looking good, but like, do I need 3 fat ribeyes if I'm only doing 2 nights? These New York strips look pretty good. I think we'll start with these. I'm telling you, bro, the strategy's steak, and then you get a bunch of this Velveeta mac and cheese, and you're dialed. I'm gonna grab like 3 of these just so we have enough water for the road. What else might we need? And look what they got. I'm telling you, this is all you need. We just finished checking out, got everything we needed. We're literally so set, bro. I'm so excited. Dang, I also feel like I low-key missed that cold, dry air. It actually feels like winter. I am so dialed. Let's go, bro. So I'm spending the next night here with my grandma and my aunt. We're gonna go see some other family, get some dinner and whatnot, and then I am gonna hit the road tomorrow morning.
Red. Oh, good. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another beautiful day in the beautiful state of Colorado. It's 10 a.m. right now. I got about a 6-hour drive, so I'll be camping at a place called Cowboy Campground in Moab, Utah. It's gonna be cold, but hey, it's not my first cold camping this year. Colorado into Utah should be beautiful, and then tomorrow, after we camp tonight, we're gonna be heading to Vegas. Without further ado, let's start this road trip. Guys, I low-key didn't plan very smart. I got like barely any gas left. I'm in the middle of nowhere in Utah. Nothing for 40 miles at least. That'd be an interesting turn of events if my first road trip with this car, I get stranded in the middle of Utah with no gas. That would not be ideal. All right, we're less than a mile away. Look at this gas, bro. I did not prepare, but I think we're gonna make it. Should be good. Guys, we did it with like 10 miles of gas to spare. We're gonna end up having to spend $5.50 per gallon, but better than getting stranded. A full tank on this car is usually like 40 to 50 bucks max. $75, bro. All right, gotta look at how much firewood they got. I'm gonna need a lot. All right, let's go see how much this firewood is. Dropping a bag at this gas station. How much is the wood? $9.99. All right, can I get 3 of those? Actually, 4. Appreciate you, dog. 10 bucks for wood is low-key crazy. Hey, man, I'm gonna need it, so. All right, so I'm pulling up to the campground right now. I don't see anybody else up here. I don't know how many people are camping in the middle of January, which is a little scary. Wow, dude, this is crazy. I'm in a tank top right now and I'm surprisingly not that cold. This is the view. Wow. Absolutely insane. We're gonna pull up here, drive through all the different sites. Oh, site 7 is pretty secluded up here though. This might be the one, guys. I think I found the one. This is definitely the one. This is beautiful. I'm gonna back in right here. Welcome to the home for the night. First order of business. Just like the last camping trip, I need to get my warm stuff on. It's not super cold, but it's pretty cold. The reason I like this site the most, I can walk up here and I can also walk down there and get a view of all this. The only thing I didn't pack good enough is some nice socks. So we're just gonna be doubling up on these. I'm gonna put some hand warmers in the socks. Another thing I didn't pack is my boots, but those are back in Maryland anyway, which is unfortunate. I should have brought them. We're gonna be rocking the Air Forces for the camping trip. Yo, shout out Under Armour. Also shout out Ricky Ray. Ricky Ray, if you're watching this, bro. This shirt right here has kept me warm through a lot. So I appreciate you, bro. Just like that. I'm warm and I don't even have a hoodie on yet. You start setting up camp. Got this nice fire pit, although it's pretty stacked with ash. Beautiful view. My goodness, look at this, guys. In a little bit, I'll walk up there, probably around sunset. I think it's gonna be super beautiful up there. That should be pretty cool. For now, we're just gonna continue unpacking the car, grab the tent and whatnot, start setting up camp. So the tent is pretty solid, pretty sturdy. I'm gonna throw the wind cover on now. It's not a cold insulated tent, so I feel like putting the cover on will give me the ability to trap a little bit more warmth in. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it'll do. It'll work for the night. Okay, the sun's setting pretty fast. I'm gonna get this wood ready to go. Just so when I get back, I don't have to deal with setting it all up when it's dark. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was complaining about these gloves because of the price before I bought them, but it was 100% worth it. These are so dope. Okay, perfect. The sun is starting to go down, so I'm gonna start exploring. I don't wanna go too far because I can't get caught far away when it's dark. I'm literally just gonna walk up here. Look at this. We're gonna walk up there to that mountain right there. Is it stupid to be worried about these animals? I don't even know where they'd be at. Holy shit. Let's look at these mountains, bro. Guys, this is so beautiful. A week ago, I was at church and we had to write down what our goals are for 2025, what our dreams are for 2025. And I sat there, I had no idea what to write. All I could come up with is the fact that I want to find myself this year. I truly want to learn a lot about myself, things that I've never learned about myself before. And the best way I felt I could write about how I could do that was through self-exploration and solo journeys and solo travel. And I'm like, I have no idea how I'm going to end up, where I'm going to end up. And now I find myself in the middle of Moab, Utah, on top of this beautiful cliff. And check this out. Mountains all around, and look what is written right on this rock. Faith. And the confusing part is I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna go on these journeys. I don't know how I'm gonna end up in Moab, Utah. The one thing that I continued to hold through all of it was faith. And just belief that it would happen, and belief that there's a higher power watching over me that is gonna answer to me and gonna make these things happen. Have faith, guys. You can end up wherever you want, wherever you desire, wherever you believe. No matter how difficult things get, no matter how invisible you may feel, just completely disconnect from those things. Just continue to have faith and continue to believe in the higher power that'll make these things happen. It's getting dark. I gotta head down and start this fire. Let's get these steaks cooked and let's continue on this beautiful journey. Let's go. Now I'm realizing it's getting dark and cold very fast. So I gotta get my headlamp, so I got enough light, and we gotta get this fire going ASAP. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna set the camera up. I gotta start collecting stuff to get this fire going. So these sticks are actually lighting super nice, so I gotta be quick. I got a nice piece of tree bark right here on the side. I'm hoping that catches. Got some more different things that I think are gonna light. Here's the fire so far. Guys, I was a little worried I couldn't get it going, but I think this is a good start. My feet are definitely starting to get cold, so having this fire warm up my feet nice and good. Probably let this sit for another 10-15 minutes. Yeah, this fire is really going now. The only thing I'm worried about is the grate is on this side. Once these start to burn, they'll start to fall, create some nice coals at the bottom. I'll put some more logs right here on the left side, and then coals will be nice and hot. I'll be able to put the grate down and still have a fire to the left of it. I'm excited for these steaks though. This piece of wood I just cleaned off, I will use this as my seasoning plate. All the wood just fell, just like I said it would. So now we got a nice place to put the grate up. Dano seasoning, you already know. Perfect. The steaks are seasoned, exactly what we wanted. Go ahead, flip this up. Got a nice spot to cook right there. Nice and heated up, nice and hot. Want to make sure we put all the trash away so we don't attract anything overnight. Right now we're kind of just waiting for this pan to heat up. Okay, the fire's nice and hot, way hot enough to cook a steak. This is my first solo camping journey. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job so far. Go ahead and all right, so the steaks are pretty much done. Now we're just waiting for the water to boil. I'm on the phone with Logan right now. We're planning a trip in March. Probably in March, he's about to come over to the West Coast.
See y'all in March.
Guys, look at these steaks. This one on the right is a little bit burnt. Had it too close to the flame for too long, but this one on the left looks good. I gotta go in on a nice bite while these guys are still hot. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is my first meal of the day. I haven't eaten yet today. This is perfect. I'm gonna finish these up and then cook the mac and cheese, and then we're dialed. I'm almost done with my second piece of steak. Water's pretty much boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the cup. Look at this mac and cheese, bro. I gotta give him his credit because he did put me on. Steak and mac and cheese camping is like the best meal. Shout out Logan for putting me onto the Velveeta mac and cheese while camping. I started to get a little cold, so I put the big jacket on, and then also a little strategy for you guys. If you've never really been camping before, throw the hand warmers in your gloves. So I got hand warmers in here right now. In a minute, I'm about to do the same thing with my shoes. That will keep you nice and warm. I'm about to make some more mac and cheese, and then I think I'm gonna read a little bit, journal, probably head to bed pretty soon. It's getting pretty cold, so I'm gonna have a lot of wood left. I'll probably actually burn most of it, kind of just sit back and relax since I'm done cooking. It's definitely starting to get cold. It's 24 degrees right now here in Moab. It seems like the low tonight's gonna be about 18. I mean, I'm prepared. I have everything I need. Probably head to bed in the next 30 minutes. It's gonna be brutal having to leave the fire and go to bed. I got my jacket, got the gloves, so we should be good. The stars are amazing. Wish you guys could see them. You can't really see them. All right, it's 10:57 right now. Look, about 21 degrees. So it's dropped about a degree since the last time I picked up the camera. I think it's about time that we put the fire out. I'm gonna have to get to the tent pretty quickly. Yeah, once I start taking deep breaths and whatnot inside the sleeping bag, it'll create some warmth. I was actually surprised when I got into the tent, and I don't know, I could be completely wrong. The tent actually felt warmer in here already than it did outside. And like you guys know, if you saw the last video, we've done cold camping this winter already, so not too worried. So we're fully zipping up. We are gonna be warm tonight, 100%. Perfect. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. I'm gonna read some of the Bible and then probably head to bed. I'm pretty tired. One last update before I go to bed. It's 11:22 right now, 21 degrees in Moab. Feeling pretty warm right now. I'm about to head to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. It's 9 a.m. I slept longer than I thought I would. 20 degrees. The wind started to pick up around 5 in the morning, which was making a ton of noise, which kept me up for about an hour. At first I thought I was waking up to like some sort of animal right outside my tent. Obviously it was just the wind. I'm not doing a fire this morning, so I'm pretty much gonna have to go right to the car, get it started so it's hot, and then try and break down this tent as quickly as I possibly can. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and load as much of this wood as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and start the car. Packed up nice and good. Took about 20 minutes to get everything in the car. Good morning, welcome to Moab, Utah. It's 9:57 in the morning right now. It's 23 degrees. Overall, it was a successful night. It got pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie. A strategy I learned was I put hand warmers inside my thermal shirt, so that kept me pretty warm when I got cold. This was my first time solo camping, first time in Utah, first time doing anything like this, and it went super well. I definitely want to continue to do things like this all over the country. If you guys enjoyed this content, comment down below, make sure you guys subscribe. Definitely leave a comment down below where you guys want to see me go next, because now that I have this car, I can go anywhere. But yeah, today we're going to Vegas. I'm driving to Vegas. I got about a 6-hour drive from Moab, Utah to Vegas. Well, I'll be there for a couple of nights. Next video you guys are gonna see after this one will be the Vegas vlog. Thank you guys for all your support. We hit 1,000 subscribers. Guys, that is amazing. It means the absolute world. So thank you guys for all the support on the last video. I truly do think that we can hit 100K by the end of the year. That sounds like a crazy number, but guys, I am all in on this. I'm super motivated. In the description is my Discord link. So if you guys want to talk to me, give me video ideas, best way to communicate with me is through the Discord link. Make sure you guys go join that and say what's up in the chat. With that being said, I'm gonna go get in this warm car. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.